Now to your community focus. The United Way steps up whenever communities face an emergency. The COVID-19 pandemic, certainly no different.
Here in Rhode Island, the United Way is helping people facing financial fallout and leading community efforts to help rebuild. Joining us now live via Zoom is CEO and President of United Way of Rhode Island, Courtney Nicolato. Courtney, thank you for being here with us today.
Kim and Brian, thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
Courtney, people might know United Way because of the number 211. We often tell people to call that number when they need some assistance. So can you tell us how big of an impact did COVID-19 have on call volume to 211?
You know, we were mesmerized by the volume of calls that we received. We were on February 29th activated by the Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency and the Rhode Island Department of Health to support Rhode Islanders as we were going through this incredibly difficult time. Our call volume actually went up about 40%. In comparison to other years. And we were already taking the most calls per capita in the country for 211. So Rhode Islanders were calling us for everything from concerns, questions, locations for testing. And now we're supporting as we think about vaccinations and supporting Rhode Islanders to get vaccinated.
With that 40% increase in calls, 250,000 calls that came in, was there one highlight that you heard, okay, this is the recurring challenge people are having in Rhode Island right now?
Yeah, 98,000 Rhode Islanders called us specifically with COVID questions. But what we do at the United Way is we peel that back. We always know that when Rhode Islanders are calling us because of a crisis or a concern, that there are generally additional issues. And in fact, we find that it's up to 3 different issues that folks call. Right behind COVID and questions around COVID was housing. Far too many Rhode Islanders are concerned, and rightfully so, are in fear of losing their housing. And in a time that when housing became our offices and became our places of health and worship and you name it, we had to ensure that that Rhode Islanders had safe and affordable housing. But that is a crisis here in the state and one of the largest call volumes that we take at 211.
Courtney, I wanted to ask you about the CARES Act money. We know that funding was vital in helping people who were impacted by the pandemic. So what role did United Way play in making sure that those dollars were converted into programs and services?
Yeah, we did a number of different ways that we supported the community and continue to support to this day. As an example, we are supporting with our partners at the Office of Healthy Aging, specifically around quarantine and isolation, so that those are folks who are currently quarantined and isolated, make sure they have everything from food to meeting their basic needs while they are quarantined and isolated. We also worked with Commerce Department and Rhode Island Housing, specifically around rental assistance, where we put more than $7 million worth of rental assistance out into the community. We also partnered tenants who were facing eviction with free legal support, so that most often than not, they do not have legal support. And so we wanted to make sure that we were bridging that gap. Those are 2 of probably 15 different ways that 211 supported the Rhode Island community through our COVID response.
And Courtney, when you log onto your website, there's that donate button on the top right corner. Obviously, you rely on donations as well. What happened in that scope for you of donations coming in or not coming in to help continue these services?
Yeah, we were so just blown away by the generosity of the Rhode Island community, and donations went up here at the United Way and with many organizations throughout the state, but not all. And I think what's really important is for everyone to reach out to the organization that is most meaningful to you and to consider giving a gift. 211 is not fully funded program. That is through the generosity of Rhode Islanders as well as some state and federal funding. And so our organizations need our support. Additionally, we were extremely excited to receive a $10 million gift from Mackenzie Scott as part of her $4.13 billion giving cycle late last year. And so we are putting those dollars not only into critical services like 211, but to build racial equity and opportunity for all Rhode Islanders through our Live United 2025 strategic plan.
And Courtney, before we let you go, we've got about 30 seconds left. I wanted to ask, because it is tax season, I know United Way has a volunteer income tax assistance program. Who can utilize that and how can they get access?
Yeah, VITA, as we call it internally, the Voluntary Income Tax Assistance Program, is throughout the state. This is for individuals who are seeking supports and make under a certain threshold. Our website has the details if you fall into that criteria, but there are VITA sites throughout. We're also working electronically this year to help folks meet their needs. Last year, we brought almost $18 million through this program in pre-tax services, but also in refunds back into the state of Rhode Island. This is an economic generator and builder for our state. So you go to UnitedWayRI.org. You can learn more about the VITA program.
Courtney Nicolato, the president and CEO of United Way of Rhode Island, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks so much for having me.